Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and I've got about 1,100 square feet of carpet to do in the basement of this home, plus these set of stairs. And it's a beautiful day out, and I'm actually just north of Okanagan Lake. There's a couple of lakes north of Okanagan Lake, and this one is called Wood Lake. It's about 30 minutes or less from the edge of or the northern side of Kelowna. So there's actually another lake just to the south of here called Duck Lake, and we've got a lot of houses up on the hillside. I don't know if you can see the highway just down over there, and a beautiful spot. Anyway, this carpet is probably about 15 years old, I would guess, and it's a nylon. The graphic areas, I don't know if you can see very well in the camera, but you can see the yarn is actually mushing together. It's actually really quite worn. This is the carpet that's been around for, I've seen this carpet many, many times. I actually have a piece of this in my mudroom, and it's a nice carpet, but it doesn't stand up very well to wear. It does tend to mush together fairly rapidly. So it was pretty popular about 15 years ago or so, but you can see the texture very much different under here, under the pool table, compared to over here where all the walking is going on. You can see it's really mushed together there. You can't fix that, of course. And so I've got that big area there to do, and then I've got a hallway. And I'll be going into this area. Again, you can see significant wear going on right here. Where you kind of go around the corner and do a little foot twisty thing that will certainly affect the carpet over time. And then I've got this room over here to do. So about 1,100 square feet in total. Here's another view from the other room. Highway heading off down south. The airport is down over there too. Actually, if you see way off in the distance, you can see Duck Lake over there. And then Kalamaka Lake is just to the north of here, which is the lake that, well, it's on one side of Vernon. So, I guess we've got some carpet cleaning to do. Other than the wear, the carpet's actually in really quite decent shape as far as stains go. There are a few little small spots here and there, but mostly there's no big spills and things like that on this carpet, so you can see quite a worn patch where the couch obviously was sitting, but it's not really loaded up with dirt and soiling. Obviously this is the back door over to the hot tub and the backyard. I'm going to put a little bit of a pre-spray in here. This is actually Argo Sheen. So overall it's not a bad condition. So let's go to work and see how we do. I am using a hog's hair fiber pad, and I have been using this hog's hair fiber pad probably for more than a month now, and I'm really liking the performance of it. My only concern was would it be too aggressive? And I think the answer to that is no. Turns out I don't think it is at all. So I've been liking using it. Because I think it just slices through the soil very rapidly, and it is standing up really well. A little more durable than the white fiber pads. Maybe a lot more durable, in fact. Let's go a little bit slower right here where the worst of the wear was happening. You can actually see the carpet is sort of dipped down a little bit, compressed right down a little bit, probably at least a quarter, maybe a quarter inch. I'm cleaning with Nanomax, 1 ounce per gallon, and as usual I do have ClO2 in the solution. The ClO2 is basically aqueous oxygen, hospital grade disinfectant, deodorizer, sanitizer, kills germs, bacteria, and viruses on contact, eliminates odors as well, doesn't leave a smell. Basically it's odorless deodorizing. Spider trap, I think. I sucked up a couple of spiders when I was vacuuming. They don't like that, but if you're on the carpet, you're fair game. And actually, I was going to show what I picked up. Now, the carpet had been vacuumed before I vacuumed it. So, and I could tell by the pattern on it that whoever did it was very thorough. They didn't miss anything as far as going over the carpet. Could see where they had gone. But I vacuumed it again. And you can see I got a significant amount out of the carpet fiber. So that's why I do it. Let's continue on. So I just did the perimeter in this area. And I'll go across here. I'm actually doing I'm going over that really worn area, just right there, as an extra bit of scrubbing there. Slow it down, a little extra scrubbing. Now this machine is cleaning 180, or 3 times per second, 180 degrees on the carpet, 365 degrees, you know what I mean, 365 degrees, of course. And as I go back and forth over the carpet, it'll come at it from every angle. So for those who say that rotaries only go in one direction, that's true, but you don't move the as the machine over the carpet, every area can be covered 360 degrees. I said 365, didn't I? Beginning to lose it. Actually, I'm doing really weird things lately. Finding myself standing in a room holding onto a spotter bottle, wondering, what was I here for again? Oh dear. Isn't age fun? No, not remembering actually picking it up. Or why I was there with it. Oh dear. Makes my wife laugh when I tell her those things. And then I remind her she'll have to take care of me when I'm very old and feeble. Then she stops laughing. Anyway, oh, I know why I said 365. I had 365 days in my head. Oh dear. That's how the confusion begins, I guess. Alright. Now I'm gonna just pull my wire here. So I don't snag. Okay. And I'll do the perimeter doing the little backwards maneuver. Oh, there's a spider. Oh, I thought I sucked him up. We'll get that later. Okay, this was the doorway. Slow it right down here. Heading a little bit more. So I don't dump it in. You want to make sure that you don't oversaturate one spot. So that's why I'm constantly kind of feathering it. Give it a chance to dissipate off the or out of the bottom, from the bottom of the pad, fiber pad. Okay, head over just a way. I've got just over 2 gallons in here, which I expect will be more than enough for this area. We'll see how accurately I've guesstimated. A couple of stains here that are just coming right out. I did, as I pre-vacuumed, I did zap all the spots with a pre-cleaner, pre-spotter. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't do over here. Okay. Now I'll just do this section. There's my spider friend up on the right. Poor guy. So now that I'm using the hog's hair fiber pad, I think that this is has actually been an improvement. The white fiber pads work fine. I know a lot of guys use the red ones. They also work fine. But I think the hog's hair is, if you're using a rotary and you do use a fiber pad, you'll want to try one of these ones. These are from Bonnet Pro. They're the dark colored ones, and I really think that they're going to help to improve speed, and it seems to really cut through the oily, greasy soils even better than the white fiber pad. And they really seem to collect and hold a lot of crap. I did a job yesterday, and actually it's the same pad I have on now, but I washed it out. But boy, was it choked up with just crap. It really seems to collect a lot of junk. which is fine, because then it's not on the carpet. So this doorway is looking really good. But of course, this is just the pre-scrub. This is emulsifying and lifting the soil into suspension. I will come back over it all with a cotton pad to extract. Get the slack behind me. Yeah. All right. And again, I'll pull the slack so it's directly behind me. Okay. Do my round the leg trick. Pull down the wall. Okay. I can just sort of push the wire out of the way. In this case, it's actually it's a heavier wire than this machine originally had. I replaced it a few months back. It's a heavier gauge, and it's helpful to have a nice heavy thick cable because I can sort of push it around a little easier. Plus you want to have maximum amount of power coming into your machine anyway. Although this machine is only 9 amps, it's just it'll run cooler if it's got good power supply all the time. Okay, we'll do the perimeter. I did all the edges already with my handy dandy little shark stick vacuum. It moves really fast for doing edges. When I started using my modified Kirby, I wasn't sure just how doing edges and things like that was going to work, because with the Kirby you actually have to attach a hose to it, so I had to carry the hose and everything. And then one day I realized that I might as well carry that old stick vac, so I went and bought one, and I wasn't sure if it was going to be a good choice, but I really like it. It's very fast, nimble, and more adaptable. Plus, it has a very nice little power head for certain applications. Of course, it's a bagless, so I can just dump it out and wash out the filters. And it's been a great little machine. I really like it. It's improved my speed and even my performance, I would say. Okay, perimeter's done. Now I'll concentrate on the open area. Now this room had a couple of stains on it, a couple over there. So we'll see what happens when I get there. I'm under a gallon now, I think. Left. And I just have this room and the other room to do, so I should be fine. So there's the stains right there. And now the stains are gone. It is that simple. That fast. And they will come back. Of course, I will be going over everything with the cotton pad. So I'm not actually finished cleaning. But I find that the fiber pad will actually remove is where the most obvious and dramatic and rapid change occurs on the carpet. And that's why I almost always use a fiber pad. You might think it's going to take me a lot longer, but I don't think it does, but it doesn't really matter. It's not about me trying to be faster and faster and faster. It's about being able to get the carpet clean efficiently, quickly, and easily in a way that I can do it all day long. And the maneuverability of the rotary and the simplicity of using it is, and the way it cleans is all the reason to, as far as I'm concerned, for why the rotary is a better choice for residential carpeting, as I've often said, but to each his own. All I'm saying is, don't discount it. As you can see, if you're watching my videos regularly, I'm doing this every day, all day, and having great success. Using a machine that some guys who sell machines, make machines, would say isn't the right machine to use. And yet, here I am, 25 years on. And I'm getting great success. I don't remember the last time I had somebody have me come back because they weren't happy with the job. It just doesn't happen. Very, very rarely. And in almost every case where it's happened, it's just been a shading issue. The carpet literally was laying one way where it was just shadows in almost every case. I go in with a rake, move the pile one way or the other, and they go, oh, now I see. Because one of the things that happens is, because this cleans the fibers so well, it tends to leave the carpet much more reflective to the light, because I'm actually polishing the fibers, as it were. And sometimes you can see the light and dark shading more obvious, and it's just the light, where the light reflects off the carpet fiber. So it's an interesting effect. So I'm about half a gallon left, and I'm almost done with this part. I'll be going back to the the cotton. And I think what I'll do is I'll do this in 2 videos because it just takes so darn long to download a video that goes past half an hour or so. And besides that, breaking it up is just better, I think. So my plan is to turn this off in a sec, and then I'll switch over to the cotton pad, and then I'll post the next video as part 2 of this one. Well, this patch right here is really worn. Right here, that's really mushed. Kind of weird, actually. It doesn't really look dirty, it just really mushed together. There's like, you can't even really see the yarn anymore. It's just like almost like felting going on here. Maybe there was a desk sitting here, and the wheels of a chair were rolling around on this spot. That's what it kind of looks like. Okay. So, I will go on back to where I began. Pull the wire. Go over this spot right here just a little bit extra, because this is where we come down the steps, and right there there's again another really worn patch right there, that final step. Okay, I'm gonna shut her off, and I'll switch to the cotton pad and try and make a second video of this, see how that works.